Are you ready to start enjoying the finer things in life? Are you tired of working long hours and living from paycheck to paycheck? Are you tired of worrying about how you're going to make ends meet each month? Are you tired of working hard only to make someone else rich? Then you have got to break out of that corporate box world and think outside of the box. Hello, my name is Greg Harris, and that's my beautiful fiancée, Jatane. And I'm going to show you how we've been able to live the life of our dreams thanks to online marketing and how you can do the same. I'm going to give you the blueprints and supply you with the tools to help you break out of the box and live the life of your dreams just like me through online marketing. Right now, I want to give you just a little taste of the things that I've been able to do because I chose to break out of the box and create my own online marketing empire. See, I've lived in a beautiful home inside this exclusive guard-gated community here in Southern California for several years now. And I've been able to buy the car of my dreams, this little BMW Roadster. And obviously, Jatane likes it too. And I'm a sports fan, as you know. And I've been able to go to NFL games throughout the country. And in fact, it's been my goal to go to a game in every NFL stadium in the country, and I pretty much almost achieved that dream already. I've been to 3 Super Bowls and 2 World Series. And I even rented an NFL stadium myself and put on my own fantasy dream game at Camel State Park in San Francisco. And I was also recently able to take my family of 12 to Disney World in Orlando, Florida for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary. And it was nice because I was able to pick up the whole tab for everyone. And those are the kind of things that you can do with online marketing. I also just took Jatane to New York. She was my girlfriend at the time. And I slipped away and snuck into Tiffany's on Fifth Avenue and bought her this diamond promise ring and gave it to her on the ice skating rink at Rockefeller Center. Boy, you think she was surprised? And then we hopped on this big plane and popped over the pond, and guess where we ended? Of course, Paris, France. And it was great. We spent a week in the City of Light, just having a great time in Paris, enjoying a gelato and some pizza in front of the Eiffel Tower. We danced in our hotel room with the Eiffel Tower in the window. And we even toasted our trip on the balcony of our hotel room. Isn't that awesome with the Eiffel Tower right there? And then we had a moonlight picnic in front of the Eiffel Tower. And then I took her out to dinner at Jules Verne Restaurant, which is inside the Eiffel Tower. And I proposed to her. And guess what? She said yes. And then the next day, I took her out in front of the tower and officially put the ring on her finger. So she ended up with 2 diamond rings on this trip. Not bad for her, huh? And then we went off to Venice, Italy. Well, what can I say about Venice? The gondolas, St. Mark's Square, you know, I need not say more. And then we stopped at this island called Giglio Island. You may not recognize the name, but if you look at this picture on the left, you'll see a little spot right there. That is actually the Costa Concordia. We stopped and looked at the Costa Concordia, and you can see we're wearing our Titanic gear, and I actually bought her this Titanic necklace, which is a replica one that Rose wore. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. Our trip kind of had a Titanic theme, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that later. And here is a close-up of the Costa Concordia zoomed in. We were actually as close as you can get, but we were there. And actually, this picture on the right is me several years ago in front of the U.S. airplane that crashed into the Hudson River several years ago. So I think I can safely say that I'm the only person in the world who saw the U.S. airplane in the Hudson River and the Costa Concordia all right at their crash sites. It's kind of an interesting part of my life, I guess. But I digress. Well, so our next stop was on to Pisa, to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And it was always my dream. Sorry, the pictures are so blurry here, but it was always my dream to have a pizza in front of the Leaning Tower Pizza. And that's what we did on the lower right-hand picture. Then we were off to Rome. There we are in front of the Roman Colosseum and the Trevi Fountain. And then we stopped at the Vatican to see the Pope. And I took this picture of him as he whizzed by me on the Pope Mobile. It was a real inspiring trip. Our next stop was London, England. Good old, jolly old London. There we are in front of Big Ben and one of the old-fashioned telephones. And of course, the team had to see her favorite play in London, The Phantom of the Opera. So I took her there. And there we are inside the theater. And then we flew back from Madrid, Spain. Our last stop was Madrid, Spain. And we flew back on April 15th, 2012. And that date may not ring a bell to you, but it was actually the 100-year anniversary of the sinking of the Titanic. And that brings me back to my Titanic theme. You see us taking a picture here. This picture here, we were watching Titanic as we flew over the actual site where the Titanic was buried. So 100 years later, we were flying over the Titanic, where the Titanic was buried. And here is Shatam at the theater again wearing the necklace. The reason I bring this up is because I'm a movie buff, and there was a line in Titanic that was so important. Cal, who was Rose's fiance, I know everybody hates him, but he said something very wise in that movie. He says, a good man makes his own luck. And that's what this is all about, actually. All that I've been able to do was because I made it happen myself through online marketing. And I want to show you how to do that exact same thing that I've done with online marketing. So this is all within your reach. All you have to do is follow my blueprint for success, and I'll take you by the hand and show you how to do it. I'm not here to brag about my wonderful life with Jatane that we spend walking on the beach or sailing or just having a good time. I'm not bragging about all of this just to tell you about it. I'm telling you that you can have the same success that I've had if you follow my blueprint and join this club today, and I'll show you how. And you can live the life of your dreams, just like we had.
Thanks to online marketing. I know you're wondering, how much is it going to cost me? Well, that's the good news. We are here to help you make money, not take it away from you. So it will absolutely not cost you a dime, and you can start earning your bonuses right away. In fact, you will get your first $20 bonus as soon as you get started with the program and get your own debit card in the mail and activate it. So to get started with the program right now, simply click on the picture on our website that looks just like this one to begin our free video training. Thank you, and we'll see you on the inside.